Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer, but if not, welcome to the family. We're just gonna get straight into this video, and maybe an explanation will come later. It's nothing major for real, but I'll be missing y'all. So let's get into it.
I am so tired of women being weird to me, especially the ones I consider to be a friend. Like, if you don't like me, just say that. Anyways, quick little story time. I met this girl through a mutual friend some years ago. Like, we got to know each other, kicked it, and she was cool. September 2022, we ended up coming out to Houston for my birthday. She met my friends and met my cousin, and then the guy I was talking to at the time, he came out on my actual birthday just to pay for everything. And I remember her asking, like, dang, like, how you get somebody to pay for stuff and buy you stuff and all that? It's just like, pretty privileged. You either got it or you don't. Like, and that was something that she would always ask, no matter where it was at or what trip it was on. So just keep that in mind. So, moving forward, it was December 23. We came back out to Houston to kick it. This was prior to me actually moving here. And I remember we were at brunch, and I was asking her about a boomerang that she took me at dinner prior. She's like, oh, like, you saw her about and see it. Like, can you just send it to me? I was like, you can't see it on my story. I'm like, I don't see anything that you posted. Now, mind you, for months, I'm just like, dang, she's been off social media. She can't post anything. The girl had hid her IG story from me. Very weird. And I was just like, I think you hid your story from me. She's like, oh my God, that must have been an accident. Like, I don't know how that happened. That did happen to like one of my other friends too. And I'm just like, okay, you're weird. But I was just like, I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. Just maybe it was an accident. Whatever. Fast forward to 2024 and hang out because I moved away from Florida and I moved to Houston. She was just like, I'm going to Houston, I don't know if she did or didn't, but 2024 was such a busy year for me. Fast forward to January of 2025. She reaches out to me. She's like, hey, I'm going to be I'm talking, like, let me know if you're free. I'd love to see you. I'm just like, oh, I'll be here. Just let me know when you get here. So she gets here that Friday. She texts me like, hey, I'm in the city. Let me know which day works best for you. I'm like, Sunday is going to be the best day for me. She's like, cool, let's do Sunday fun day. I said, okay, that's perfect. She heart the message. Sunday comes and she ghosts me. I ain't hear from the girl at all. She left Houston and went on by her life. And I was just like, okay, like, you did all that just to ghost me. That was weird. Cool. So I would say maybe a month ago, she texted me. Was like, hey girl, hope all is well. I just want to pick your brain about something. And I'm not gonna hold. I felt the way about her ghosting me. That's how she was here now, like telling me what happened. So I just didn't text her back because why would I? So Memorial weekend just passed. Me and my little boo, we go out to eat on that Sunday. Mind y'all, Houston is big, and the restaurant we went to was not a Houston staple. It was just a regular old restaurant. Why did I walk in this restaurant and that girl is sitting? She's sitting in the restaurant pretty much right across from me. Cool, I don't say anything. Like, I'm like, whatever. So she's with girl, and two dudes come. Two sat with her, are two dudes that live in my building, and one of them, he came over to speak to me and whatever, and then went on about his business. So she knew I was over there. So something just told me, like, let me check her story. I go to her story, nothing. Like, I can't see anything. I go to my business page, IG, on her page. She has a story. I said, so she came to Houston, here's the story, and then she's not going to speak to me in this restaurant. Weird behavior, but you call yourself my friend? Like, I went and just deleted her from all the social media, because why are you being weird to me? And it makes me think back to the trip in 2023. Like, you didn't like me then. Why was what you had it on your story? Like, women are so weird to me. Like, I don't get it. Like, if you really you could have just said that. I don't know, child.
Oh, okay. Well, so that's the end of that. Honestly, at this point, I know some of these things about like fake friends and stuff. Like, it's starting to be cliche. It's like a lot of people are going through situations where it's just like people just are weird. Like, that's really the only way I could describe it. People are just weird. Like, all right, because y'all know I always gotta have an experience that goes along with a lot of this stuff. So, perfect example, right? Like, I've been in my place that I'm in for some, and I don't, I just, I'm not that type of person who like makes it a point to know everybody that's around me. And like, to me, that's kind of bad, to be honest with you. Like, I feel like you know your neighbors. I feel like it should feel like a community type thing. But me personally, like, it's just certain things, certain people that I would see in the neighborhood that I just was like, oh, here we go, or whatever the case. Like, so this one particular person was like, oh yeah, I didn't know who the parent was. Like, I just thought your kids was always over here without an adult. Um, and then continued to tell me like they had seen me. Hold on. Hello. All right, I got a phone call. But yeah, so the person proceeded to tell me like I didn't know. Let me I the person proceeded to tell me like they didn't know that where the parent was at. So, we end up talking and whatever. Me personally, I do not, if you don't make an effort to call me, then I'm not gonna call you. If you don't make an effort to text me, I'm not gonna text you. So it started to become that. Now we started off on some I'm waking up to a good morning text, you know what I'm saying? And then if I'm not up by a certain time, then I get another text or whatever. So okay, cool. I could do that. So I'm still on this FaceTime, y'all. I'm just on mute. But anyways, um, so yeah, so I'm like, so I start to say something about it. Then it becomes a situation where we don't really say nothing to each other unless I'm outside and this person is like coming to their people house. And then, it just at the end of the day, I'm not chasing nobody. Like a friendship, relationship, I'm not chasing nobody. So it just became we don't talk. Let's just put it that way. We don't talk because it's only so much talking that can be done before I feel like I'm wasting my time. And I'm like not to the point no more where I'm willing to sit here and let days and weeks go by and then you haven't responded or whatever the case may be, or I'm checking on you and you're not doing the same thing. Like, I'm so over that. You know what I'm saying? So at this point in time, it's just like, that goes for anybody. But then too, I did have a friend who, whenever we were going through things, Like, yeah, we could kick it, turn up, whatever the case may be. My misery don't love company, but I do appreciate if you know that I'm going through something and you go out of your way to like try to get me out, you know. But there's only so many times of even doing that it's just like, well, damn, we can't kick it when we happy type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, we both would call each other when something was going on, but it's just like I had to take a step back and look at that thing and be like, you know what, I don't like this because you on social media posting holding reptiles and shit and doing all this fun stuff, going to the pool with people and all that. I want to. Why we can't do that? You know what I'm saying? So, um, all right. So at the end of the day, it's just one of them situations where it you don't ask. I mean, you can ask questions if you want. Me personally, I don't really care to ask questions once I've already let it be known, like, hey, this is something that's bothering me, or whatever the case may be. Like, I just don't feel like there's no more need for questions. I feel like I'm gonna just let you go on about your way. And I mean, if the situation didn't end on no bad stuff, then cool. We can still be cordial. But outside of that, like, it is what it is. And it sucks because, yeah, on one hand, I am one of them people who has gotten used to people leaving. So it don't take much for me to like let you go. But on the one hand, it's like I don't be wanting to let people go sometimes. You know, it's like at a certain point in time, you feel like you let so many people go or whatever or me personally. I have these, thoughts and stuff. And I'm like, dang, did I give up too easily with this friendship or that situation or da 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 da? And I just come to the conclusion that listen, none of these people tried to get back into your life. None of these people came to you, and try to make things better. Whereas I sit here and I think about, okay, well, maybe if I just hit them up and apologize for how things went, even if I know it's not my fault, why they are who they are, like, different things like that. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all can comment below. We can talk about, the weird stuff and people that we've encountered over the times. And stay tuned for the next video.